Good morning, everybody. My name is Jillian Soto. Victoria Soto was my older sister, and I stand here today to honor her memory. My cousin Heather Kronk is here, and my cousin Zachary Fagan are also here to honor her. Victoria is now known to many people in Connecticut and across America, as well as around the world, as a heroic teacher who died shielding her students in the Sandy Hook shooting in December of last year. Thousands of people from the 50 states and many from around the world have written letters praising her bravery and saying how much she has touched them. Various celebrities have reached out to show their respect for her, and the President of the United States has even called her one of our country's true heroes. For me, Vicki was a hero long before Sandy Hook. She didn't need to die to prove that to me. I want to tell you about Vicki, and you will see why she was a hero to me. Vicki was very happy with her family, her friends, and doing what she loved every day. She used to say, "I love life and try to live each day to the fullest." She was welcoming and goofy, and was ready to leave an impact to everyone who crossed paths with her. She was considered a cool teacher at Sandy Hook Elementary School. During Silly Week, she had the most extreme hairdos and outfits on. Last year for Pajama Day, she wore her flamingo pajamas and her flamingo slippers. For Mismatch Day, she was a fashionable mess from head to toe. Her crown achievement was her crazy hair day, where she gelled her hair, her long brown straight hair, up and put a big red bow on top. I brought a picture of proof of her humor just for you guys to see. Sorry, Vic. We met a parent of one of the students in Vicki's class last year. They told us a story about how they were called to a parent-teacher conference and was told that their child was not progressing with the active verbs and that they were falling a bit behind. Vicki laid out a plan for their parents as to how to help their child catch up. About a month later, the parents came for another meeting with Vicki. They explained to Vicki that the plan was working incredibly well, and their child was doing better than ever. They told us Vicki was excited and was like a cheerleader, almost jumping out of her chair and yelling excitedly as if it was her own child. This is just one of the many stories I can tell you about her love for teaching and her kids. This is who she was and how she would want to be remembered, not as a heroic teacher whose last images on earth was staring down a barrel of an assault rifle held by an extremely sick man. My sister went to school on December 14th to make gingerbread houses with her kids. Instead, she was faced with a situation that most of us would have crumbled in. She acted fast, and her instincts to protect her kids saved the lives of 11 first-grade children. Although she and 25 other students and teachers lost their life and would never be able to see another gingerbread house again. After hearing about the school shooting and learning how I lost my sister, I am asking you to take a moment and think about the 5 most important people to you. The 5 most important people to me are my mother, father, my 2 sisters, Vicki and Carly, and my younger brother, Carlos Matthew. Now, what would you do if one of those people was taken from you? Not because they were sick, but because they were murdered. What would you do? How would you feel? What if you wrote those 5 names down on a piece of paper, handed it to me, and I crossed one of them out? How would that impact you? It's not about the prospect enough for considering change, because the time is now. Now is the time for change. No one else needs to lose a son or daughter, a mother or father, an aunt or uncle, niece or nephew, granddaughter or grandson. Right now, right here, we need to stand together and do something about this and protect the ones we love. It's not about political parties or hidden agendas. It's about life. And my life and lives of so many are now changed forever because of what guns can do in the wrong hands. I'm not asking to take away guns from people. I'm asking simply for some common sense laws. On behalf of my sister, I'm asking for real assault weapon banned. Limit on the size of magazines to 10 bullets. And I'm asking that you close the loopholes with gun sales in order to keep more guns out of the wrong hands. My life will now have to be lived without my older sister, my mentor, my role model, my hero. In 2 years, I will graduate from college, and I won't have my older sister in the audience cheering me on while I walk across the stage. Someday I will get married, and I won't have her as my maid of honor like we've always planned. I will never hold a niece or nephew from her. When I have kids, she won't be there. Nothing I can say or do will ever bring her back. But I don't want this to happen to anyone else. I wish so much that she was here. I once again asked you to think of the 5 most important people to you in your lives, and think how you would be affected if you have to live without one of them. Before I walk away, please remember Vicky's words. Love life and try to live each life to the fullest, because it's sad to say, but tomorrow is not guaranteed to any of us. Thank you.